Shalom, back with part 3. All right, let's get into this. All right, here in the blue letter to give you understanding of the man of sin. All right. All right. See, to wander from the law of the God power, to violate God's law and sin. You see that? You understand that, people? We're going to back that up for you. All right? We're going to back that up. We'll go to, what is that? Psalms 50. Verse 16. But unto the wicked, the God power saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, the Lord's statutes and commandments of the Lord? Or that thou should take my covenant in thy mouth. In other words, these scriptures. Seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee. See? These people are not Christian. These people are not, believers of the Lord, to follow his commandments. All right? The Catholic Church created their own canon laws and doctrines. That's what was known as the Council of Trent. That's what the Council of Trent was all about. And all these other denominations have all done the same thing. They've all created their own doctrine. So they have nothing to do with these scriptures, people. Nothing. If you put them all in one room, they couldn't agree on anything. You understand that? All right? So there, that shows you that. All right? All right, let's get back. All right. So you know what the man of sin is, right? Okay. He's opposed to God. Let's see. Let's go to perdition. All right. See, destroying, utter destruction, vessels of destruction. All right. That's talking about Esau, Edom, the Edomites. You go to Romans, what is that? 9:21, 9:22. Tells you, the Lord is long and suffering. The vessels of wrath fitted for destruction. And it's talking about Esau, Edom, as it does there in the 9th chapter. Simply start Romans 9, right around the 10th verse, and read on down. Okay? And it tells you why the Lord created Esau, so that he could destroy him. And he uses the, analogy, an allegory of talking about the Pharaoh, for the same reason he created the Pharaoh in ancient Egypt, to build him up so that he could destroy him, so that he could declare his name and his son's name, so those names could be exalted. And he created Esau for the same purpose. All right? And that's all explained there. That he created one vessel unto honor, being, Jacob, and his descendants later being, of course, his name being changed to Israel, his descendants being the Israelites, which is you Negroes, Latinos, and Americans. And then, of course, that he made another vessel unto dishonor, being Esau, all right? And his descendants being the Edomites, known to, as of 1681, as the white man, okay? So, there you go, all right? And the Lord can do what he wants. And he shall have mercy on whom he shall have mercy. All that is spoken about there, people. All right? And we know that, James 2:13 will tell you. He will have no mercy who gave no mercy. And he gave no mercy unto his brother Jacob. Okay? He pursued his brother Jacob with the sword. Okay? And we read that what? In Amos 1:11. Okay? He would not, put down the sword. Okay? He consistently and perpetually pursued his brother Jacob, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, with the sword. Right? Why? Because he didn't get the birthright. He sold his birthright. which prove that, he's profane, he's ungodly, he's outside the temple, and he's a fornicator, as you read in Hebrews 12, 16, and 17. You understand? All right? All right. Let's continue reading here. See, who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High. See that? The God power. Or that is worship. So that he, as the God power, sitteth in the temple of the God power, showing himself that he is the Most High, the God power. See that? Now, who's the temple of the Lord? We are, the Israelites. We're the congregation. We're the church, right? Take your precept. Isaiah 14. We start around the 12th verse, all right? How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, right? How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Lucifer, when you get into that word, it simply means light bearer, people. That's all it means, light bearer. And again, who's it talking about? The light bearers on the left-hand side, the Illuminati, all right? The, Satanists, the Luciferians. You get it? You understand that? The international banking families. It starts with them, all right? The Magi's, all right? The high priests, okay? That are into, those enchantments and sorceries, okay? All right. So, how art thou fallen from heaven? See, they're in the heavens, so they're being taken out of power. So it's saying, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? All right? Again, you read about this. What is that? Luke. Give me a minute. Yeah, this is Luke 10:18. And I beheld Satan, and again, we're not talking about the spiritual entity Satan. It's talking about man, because Satan simply means adversary. And we're talking about the human counterpart, right? Lucifer, talking about what? The Illuminati, the Luciferians, the Satanists, right? The international banking families, your Rothschilds, your Oppenheimers, your Rockefellers, etc., 13 families and all right? That's your cabal. That's your shadow government. You understand that, people? Okay? That's the system that was set up, all right? So I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. See? Fall from his power. You understand that, people? You get it? Got that? All right? So that's what that's talking about. How art thou fallen, from the power seat, all right? Talking about Esau. All right, son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which did is weaken the nations. How did they weaken the nations? With their democracies. All right? All right, their draconian laws, which are harsh and severe. Their legislations, their customs, their ways. All right? You understand that, people? All right, wickedness. You understand that? Wickedness, unrighteousness. All right? The cup. That cup of abominations, that cup of slavery, that cup of dreads, okay, that, the nations drank from, that wine, okay, which again are her doctrines, her democracies, her draconian laws. You understand? For thou hast said in thy heart, okay, I will ascend into heaven and I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. Didn't we just finish reading, who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called God in Thessalonians 2 and 4? Yes, we did, right? And again, it says, that he sitteth in the temple of God, right? We're about to get to that. So he says in his heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God, and I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation, which is the church, you Israelites, you Negro Latinos and the Americans, right? In the sides of the North America. You see that? You understand, people? Is it plain enough for you? Okay? And I will ascend above the heights of the clouds, and I will be like the Most High. You see that? See his God complex? See how all that is backed up from Thessalonians 2 and 4? All right. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. All right. In other words, pit is dungeon. All right. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man? See, we're talking about man. We're not talking about the spiritual entity Satan, like I told you. We're talking about man that made the earth to tremble and did shake kingdoms. How did they do that? With their bombs. All right. In World War II, it was what? B-52 bombers. In modern day, what? It's drone bombings. All right. That made the world a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not up the house of the prisoners. You see that? In America, Babylon the Great has more jakes in their prison system than all the other nations put together. How about that? All right? That tells you everything you need to know there. Let's get back. All right? All right? Let's get back to it. Okay. All right. So remember ye not that when I was with you, I told you these things? And now ye know it, what withhold it, that he might be revealed in his time. Who might be revealed? That man of sin, the son of perdition, right? The lawless one. Okay? Matter of fact, let's go back to that. All right? Let's go back to it. The man of sin, right? Okay. So you already know, right? The wanderer from the law of God, right? Of the God power, violates God's law with sin, right? And he tries to get you to sin. All right. He set up a system so that you Israelites would be in constant sin. Okay, having you eat pork, shrimp, lobster, all kind of things in all kind of ways, just to have you sinning consistently. All right. See, all right. That which is done wrong, sin, an offense, a violation of divine law. See, getting you to break the law, statutes, and commandments that you're not supposed to break. All right, let's go here to the etymology, right? See, again, wanderer of God's law, all right? All right. All right, we're going to further get into this, all right? He's also known as the devil, so we're going to get into that, all right? We're going to get into the wicked in a minute first, all right, before we do that. All right, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work, only he who now letteth will let, all right, until he be taken out of the way. So who's letting him? The Most High. So that, you know, his case file is building. He's letting him build, you know, his sins build up. You understand that? You know, again, you know, the higher up you are, the harder the fall. You people follow that? You understand that? And what comes after pride? So he's letting his pride continually build and build and build, much like he did to Pharaoh, which again, this is all explained in Romans the 9th chapter. He let their pride and ego build up, and then, you know, he goes to take them down, and then that's quite a fall he's going to take, all right? All right, for the mystery of iniquity does already work. Only he now who letteth will let until it be taken out of the way. So it's the Lord that has let him, all right, continue, all right? And he's the one who's going to take him out of the way, all right? All right, so we're going to end this here. We'll be right back, I believe, with part 4. Give me a minute. Yeah, we'll be right back with part 4, all right? And we're going to get into that word wicked and a couple of other things. Shalom.